What's going on, everybody, on YouTube land? I hope y'all are doing well. I am Larry, the Batman fan. So today, I wanted to answer this question for y'all, because I'm sure that some of y'all have been wondering. Amongst all the YouTubers that I talked about before, I know a lot of people probably think, well, Larry, what YouTubers do you actually like? Because it seems like you dislike a lot of YouTubers. I've had lots of run-ins with cyberbullies in the past, and I do not like the cyberbullies one bit. They make it hard for YouTubers, content creators out there on this platform, to make content, whether it's gaming, music, sports, car talk, talking about cars and stuff, or whatever it is that they enjoy talking about. And in the midst of being dragged into these bastards like the Umbrella Bros 97, Black Sheep of the World, Outer Heaven, and Jay Margera and Cyber Metal Punk being some of the worst YouTubers that I've ever come across. They are the cyberbullies, and they are not good. They do not care about you. They're not the you in YouTube. They're like, fuck the you in YouTube. Pardon my French, but it's true. You know what I mean? They look at YouTube and they say, you know what? We're just gonna make a bunch of drama content. We're gonna upload live stream videos and have these guests in here who are too stupid to realize that they are not good people. But they got more subscribers than me for whatever reason. I personally don't understand why. But they brainwash people and they use people for views. And they do it, they have these live streams because they are nothing but drama related. And they think that that's cool. It's good for a little while, but eventually it gets old. And it starts to wear on you and drain you until you don't want anything to do with it. The ones that are moral, at least. The ones that aren't moral, they'll keep going back for more drama. Talk shit about this person. Talk shit about that person. It's ridiculous. Well, but I'm the guy that didn't like any of that, and I stood against it. There are good YouTubers out there, ones that I would like to acknowledge. Now, this is mainly for baki06slime, because I really do think that she's a good YouTuber, and she deserves more appreciation, more recognition. And with your support, she can get up there. She can make it. She's at 456 subscribers currently, but she could get up there to where she wants to be in the 500 subscriber range. You're gonna subscribe to a good YouTuber. Why not do it now? You know? I really respect baki06slime. I know I also respect Jack Gold Kick. I respect subscribers that watch my videos. Like, I really get the support from Gino Morgan TV. I've been getting some support from Zach D Productions, but we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, it seems. And I'm also getting support from Andy Kishore. He's really been leaving nice comments on my channel and been watching pretty much every single video that I put out. Andy Kishore is watching my videos and giving me that support, and I really respect him for that. And I respect Jackal Gold Kick. I didn't at first because I thought he was a cyberbully, but as it turned out, he wasn't. He's a good guy, and I'm blessed to call him a friend. I'm proud to call him a friend. I've been praying for him and his family, and I wish him well. And Andy Kishore and all the other people that are subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you clicking on my videos and watching my videos. I am part of the gaming community. That is the main reason why I joined YouTube, is for the gaming videos. Because I really saw how many people were doing this, and I really got inspired by it and decided to do it myself. The fact that I'm at 300 subscribers is a blessing to me. I'd like to be up there even more, but I am still blessed to be here and have that amount of subscribers nonetheless. But as for baki06slime, she's a really good person. She's a Christian woman. She has Christian values and Christian morals. I really do respect her. I pray for her. I haven't heard from her in a while. It's been probably over a month since I last heard from her. I hope she's still thinking about me and that is still willing to support my channel, because I am praying for her and her parents and her brothers. I'm praying for them all. I'm not going to tell you where she lives. That is personal. And I don't dox people. I'm not a scumbag like Jay Margera or the Umbrella Ross 97. They can eat a dick for their doxing bullshit, you know, because it is bullshit that they do that. And they don't care. But they're cyberbullies, and I'm not surprised by that. But I don't do that because I respect my friend's privacy. I can say her first name, but I will not say her last name out of privacy reasons. Her real name is Angelica. The Baki part, B-A-K-I, in the name, she took her brother's names, the first letter of her brother's names, and put that for Baki. The A in the name is for Angelica, which is her real name. She is 25 or 26 years old. She is an African American woman. She is a Christian, and she has similar views to me and values and morals. However, one thing I will say we don't agree on, she seems to be okay with watching R-rated movies. I'm not okay with watching rated R movies. There's a few exceptions to that rule, such as the Terminator 1 and 2 movie, Braveheart. Some of those war films, I understand why they're rated R because they're really violent, and some of them have language in them too. Hacksaw Ridge and Wind Talkers and movies like A Thin Red Line or The Thin Red Line and We Were Soldiers and The Patriot. It makes sense that they're rated R because they were based on actual wars. There have been a few times where war movies get a PG-13 rating, but that's because they tone down the violence in it and the obscenities and language is lighter. But for the most part, they get an R rating because they're really violent. So that I understand. And there's a few others like The Passion of the Christ. And I have sat down and watched Dawn of the Dead, which I know is rated R because of the violence, language, and there was one or two sex scenes in the film as well. But I have seen that, and I actually did like that movie for a horror film. It's one of the few horror films I liked. But I understand the reason for the R rating. Um, but I'd say probably 9 times out of 10, rated R is not appropriate to watch. Neither is NC-17. They are all garbage. It's garbage for the mind, body, and the spirit, and the soul. Subjecting yourself to that is not a good thing. And I know people like Junebug Films and Zach D Productions don't agree with that. They say just roll your eyes and look away for 30 seconds and then continue on with the movie. I'm sorry, I disagree with that logic because doing so corrupts your body, mind, and your soul. So even if you close your eyes and don't look at a particular scene, but still watch the rest of the movie, you're still sinning. It's not good to sin against the Lord under no circumstance. He will hold you accountable for it. So this is just a little something that we disagree with. And baki06slime, I guess, disagrees with that to a certain extent. She doesn't like movies that take the Lord's name in vain, though. So that I give her props for. Because some people that are Christians or don't have any morals say there's nothing wrong with that. And there is something wrong with that. It's using the Lord's name in vain. There's talked about fornication many times in the Bible, and God's against that too. And witchcraft, and gay movies. Movies like Beach Rats, Bent, Milk, Brokeback Mountain, and Love, Simon. And Talladega Nights even had a gay guy in it, and there was a little bit of gayness in that for PG-13. And that's the thing, I'm not okay with some PG-13 movies because they do that sort of thing. But there are some PG-13 movies that are fine, but then there's some that are not. I'd say 6 out of 10 are fine to watch, but the other 4, not acceptable. Insidious, that's evil. That's demonic. It's got a lot of demonic stuff in it. Megan, I wouldn't watch Megan, even though it's PG-13. It's demonic. And Practical Magic and Harry Potter is also demonic. Anyways, baki06slime. I've watched just about all of her videos. I am proud to call my friend, and I'm blessed to know her. And I'm thankful that I know her. And I really do appreciate her helping me out with the We Hidden Gems video, the part 4 that we did together a few months ago, because I wanted to continue that series, but I didn't want to do it alone anymore. I was getting tired of doing it all by myself. I wanted some help, and nobody wanted to help me. I mean, there were a few people that I know, they were not interested. They had too much shit going on. Or they didn't know anything about the Wii, and so I couldn't feature them in the video. But she stepped in when I asked her, and she said, yes, I will help you. So I was thankful. I was very grateful for that. And in the future, baki06slime, I want to do a PS2 Hidden Gems video. I'm going to film the first one very soon, but when I do part 2, I would like your help. If you're willing to help me on that video, please reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram, and we can make that happen. I'd also like to see if I could feature one more person besides her in that video as well. Maybe I could get Jackal Goldkick to help me, or maybe I could get my friend Malcolm to help me, or maybe Acid Roots would be willing to help me with the collab. Because Acid Roots, he knows more about music, but he does know some things about games. He knows stuff about the older Nintendo consoles and PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2. Maybe he could help out with a PlayStation 2 Hidden Gems video. But the thing is, I want to make sure this is said as well. If I feature you in the video, one, please stay on topic. I don't like you going off topic, please, and talking about things that's not gaming related, because we want to stay on topic. 2, they have to be hidden gems. So if we do a PS2 collection hidden gems video, don't mention God of War or Jak and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank or Devil May Cry, because they're not hidden gems. We want to dig deeper and find some hidden gems to present a video to the public to watch. Sorry, I couldn't get my word out. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we want to make sure that they're hidden gems. And also, the third rule and final rule I have is that they got to be good games. No crappy games in the list. We want to uphold our reputation here. So if we have a PS2 hidden gems, we don't want to recommend Trigger Man, Star Trek rather, Elite Voyager, or Crazy Frog or McFarlane's Evil Prophecy, because those games are trash. We want to recommend some good ones. So that's just what I have to say on that. But baki06slime is a good YouTuber who creates gaming videos. And she's a really good person. She's a really good friend. She's easy to talk to. She's nice. She's sweet. She's pretty. And I really respect her. You know, I'm glad we have God in common as well. You know? And I will be there for her if she needs my help with anything. I will do my best to help her out and care for her as a friend to her. So that's what I have to say on baki06slime. I really do appreciate her. I really do think that she is a good YouTuber. And I encourage all of you to subscribe to her channel. She uploads gaming videos when she has time. She's a busy woman, you know, and has a busy life. with her living with her parents and things like that. But she does upload videos from time to time, and I definitely recommend you guys check it out. She even does live stream gaming videos too, where she's um, got like an hour video of her playing a game. I saw her video that she did on Silent Hill 3. She actually found that game at a thrift store for $1. She got really lucky because that game, about 10 years ago, that and the second game were only about $30. Now, to get the PS2 versions of those games, they're in the $100 range. So that was a nice find for baki06slime to find that game. And I saw some of that video. I didn't see it in full, but I saw half of the video for playing it. There's some good gameplay videos. There really are. And all of her other videos are very interesting and entertaining to watch. I definitely recommend it. And I also hope that baki06slime will please film that video for me that she's promised me. I sent her some nice games and comic books to help with her collection. I only did it because her birthday had passed in January and because we were friends. That's why I did that. If I didn't think highly of you, baki06slime, I wouldn't have done that. I would have just left you high and dry. But I didn't feel like doing that because I know that you're a good person. So that's why I came through and helped you out with some birthday/Christmas gifts. I did that for Jackal Goldkick as well because he's a good guy. And I also did that for Stream Master 234. Jacob is his real name. Because he's a good guy too. So that's my way of showing my appreciation to y'all. And John as well. John, his name's John McCormick. But he's my comic book guy. I had to send him a gift too because he's been really nice to me. So, and I consider him a friend. So I helped him out too. It was the God in me that told me to do that for them, and I did. So, but she's a good person, and I definitely recommend you checking out her YouTube channel and subscribing to her. Get her up to 500 subscribers or more. She deserves it. She deserves the recognition, and I deserve the recognition as well. So that's all I really have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking here. God bless you all, and thank you for watching. Larry the Batman fan signing off. Peace.